So I've got my England top on again. That's because today is quarter-final day. We're playing Ukraine because the Ukraine beat Sweden, and to be honest with you, as I said before in a video before, we did reach the semi-finals of the World Cup. We come fourth because we lost the second place players game thing, but fourth in a World Cup still very, very good. So showing in this, we should at least get through the quarter-finals. I hope so anyway.
Wonder if your heart reads mine. The pieces fall into...
So other than football, is there anything else going on? Have I done anything else? Well, I fixed the cat in the car. Now, of course, you didn't know the cat wasn't fixed, but the cat had fallen away from the dashboard. I know he's a Halloween cat, but I quite like the IRA's eyes, sort of, you know, so I had to put the cat back, of course. Other toy type stuff, I suppose. I have also picked up a new dunny. It's called Beast. He's actually got earrings and like a sort of a thing around his neck, and a thing on his head, which actually looks quite cool. So I quite like the look of that one, so I ended up getting that one to add to my collection. I've still got space in the cabinet for probably another 4, I would say, which isn't too bad. I mean, I have got one which was meant to be for a friend that didn't want it, or I haven't really had the chance to give it to, so but I'll keep looking out. I still want to get some more glow in the dark ones if I can. So I thought to myself a little bit earlier, wouldn't it be nice to have a nice milkshake at the American diner? Apparently it shuts at 2:30, starts at 8 in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon it shuts. Oh well, that's out the window. So that didn't go too bad, did it? We ended up going through to the semi-finals, which I said we would go through to the semi-finals. We should at least expect us to. And it was quite a convincing win. I think 4-0 against the Ukraine. Don't really matter much really, it's just getting through to a semi-final and hopefully getting through to a final. It'd be great to see if we do. The downside for me is on Wednesday when we play the semi-final, I'm working till 8. Now, doesn't matter, it gives me about 20 minutes to get home. It's definitely something to look forward to, something, you know, we haven't done for a while, so with the year we've had, it'd be nice for us to do well, get into a final at least. Our chances against Italy or Spain, I think Italy probably not so bad. We can do Italy. Spain's a difficult one, but who knows? As I said, it'd be lovely if we did win it. I would love to see us win a major tournament. And as I said, after the pandemic, all countries have suffered the pandemic. All countries have had it bad, but it would just be nice for us to have something to really, really get behind and cheer. And I think a final definitely going to get everybody up and everybody cheering. So something else I was out and about trying to get yesterday, or tried a few places that didn't have it, was to try and get hold of the new, or say reissued, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 for the Switch. It's just come out on the Switch. Been out on the PS4 and the Xbox One and so on for a while, or for at least a few months anyway, and I thought I would like to get it on the Switch because I did see it when it came out on the Xbox and the PlayStation, and I thought I've actually got that in the loft. I've got Pro Skater 2 for the PS1, the original PS1. The original PS1 I've got out. I was used to use it when I was playing games with Leanne, was playing bubble stuff and things like that, and I thought, I've got Pro Skater 2 in the loft. I'm pretty sure I got it out of the loft, but I can't quite remember if I did or not. I might have put it on the edge of getting it out of the loft and didn't. So I was thinking to myself, well, I'll dig that out and then I can just play that, reminisce, and enjoy what I used to enjoy in like the half pipe, double ollie, Madonnas and tail flips and grabs and all that sort of stuff. And then they've gone and brought it out on the Switch. But nowhere's got the bloody thing in stock, and I've looked. So I'm going to have to wait for it to come back into stock in certain places. In the meantime, I will definitely get back in the loft and see if I can dig out where that Pro Skater 2's gone, because I know I've got it. I had it in my hands, I don't know what I've done with it, but I'll get it out, I'll play that for a bit, and then I will get it on the Switch when it's in stock. So my search for getting a Tony Hawk's game for the Switch, i.e. getting Tony Hawk's on this, pretty much impossible at the moment. It seems to be everyone's out of it. I will get it, as I said earlier, I'm always going to get it, but I did also find my missing copy, so that, the version that I've been looking for, which I thought I'd got down and then not got down and got lost, you might be able to hear a bit of noise in the background, sort of a plattering sound like that. If you can, that's because this Yep, this is the original. Well, this is the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which is part of the new bundle. Obviously, the new bundle you get 1 and 2. But that's the original one. Found it for the good old PS1, which is clattering away now. It does still work, and it is actually quite playable. Now, of course, saying it's a great game, there is obviously limitations to the modern world in that nowadays flat screen TVs or LCD, LED, OLED, all those sort of TVs don't lend themselves to the graphics from a mid-90s console. Consoles were much better on a CRT screen, they actually looked sharper and smoother than they do on a sort of an ULED screen, because the ULED screens and things like that, they're just a bit too sharp. But hey, it's all good fun. They even get the vibrations, which I love. When was the last time I played this? I probably haven't played this game, probably not long after it came out. I mean, this came out 99, I think it was. I probably played it 99, first part 2000, probably that was it. Probably about 1999 was probably the last time I actually played it. So it's a very long time ago, 21 years ago. The nice thing is it actually still plays just as well. It's great fun to play. It's always a great fun game to play anyway. Lots of getting combinations and stuff right and working it out, and takes a few minutes just to get into it, especially if you haven't played it for 30 years. But actually, it's just as much fun. I am really looking forward to getting a Switch version of it. Something else, whilst I was looking through my memory cards, because unfortunately the PlayStation's got 2 memory cards in it, 2 of about 4. I've got 2 others somewhere which I couldn't find. I looked in my gaming box for the stuff, not there. Looked in my other clutter box full of clutter and leads and bits and memory cards, not in there either. But whilst I did find it, I actually found my label, that one, from the World Cup in Brazil, when I last won the work pool and Germany won the World Cup. As I said many times in other videos, all sort of related to the Euros, which is why I'm doing these videos so close together, because the Euro 2020 is on. My team this year is England. Last time I got a team that was any good, I had Iceland, I think, for the last World Cup, with no use at all. But I had Germany in Rio, Brazil. I won that because they won. I've got England this time. I hope to win that because I want England to win the Euro final. They've got a good chance in the semi-final against Denmark. We'll see who gets through to the final, but I would love to see them win. Not for the fact I'm going to win anything, because I think one of the prizes is something I might actually end up giving away anyway, but it's just to see England actually win a major tournament. Be great.
Drum and reciprocate.